Are you a big fan of anime where the MC is blackmailed into a relationship? Would you like to know about some of the most popular blackmailed anime protagonists? Well, you're in luck, as this is a place to come to find out. Welcome back to Comet's Top 5, so today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 5 anime where the MC is blackmailed into a relationship. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to like this video, hit that subscribe button, as well as click that bell icon for notifications on upcoming content. With that said, let's jump right into our top 5 picks, shall we? Number 5, Rent-a-Girlfriend. I couldn't start off a list about blackmailed MCs without having Rent-a-Girlfriend on it. This anime follows our MC, Kazuyo Kinoshita, who after being dumped by his girlfriend, turns to a dating app of sorts that allows him to rent a companion. In his desperation, he rents a girlfriend by the name of Chizuru Mizuhara, and boy does it get wild from there, as their lives start to cross the boundary line between work and friendship. As Kazuya continues to rent Chizuru, he finds himself becoming more and more involved in her personal life, from noticing they go to the same school, to allowing their grandmothers to believe they are a couple, as to not hurt their feelings. In a sense, both Chizuru and Kazuya got blackmailed into faking this relationship, as they don't want their grandmothers finding out about the truth. But it can be hard to watch at times due to the fact Chizuru is way out of Kazuya's league, and he can be quite a baby about it sometimes. Needless to say, if you're looking for an anime with a crybaby MC who's in a fake relationship with a top tier woman, then Rent-a-Girlfriend is the anime for you. Number 4, A Couple of Cuckoos. So have you ever wondered if the parents that raised you were actually your parents? Or maybe you were swapped at birth? That is the dilemma that both of our MCs face in the anime A Couple of Cuckoos. This anime tells the story of Nagi Umino, who finds out that he's not the biological son of the family that raised him. On the day he is set to meet his biological family, he runs into our other MC, Erika Amano, a teenage internet celebrity who's trying to find a way to get out of her arranged marriage. Erika puts Nagi in a compromising situation where she blackmails him to pretend to be her boyfriend so that she can get her father off of her back. It works, and you would think that's the last these two saw of one another, right? Well, that's wrong, as Erika and Nagi were the children swapped at birth. So when he goes to meet his biological family, he runs into Erika again. To make things worse, the father thinks since they already have a great relationship, seeing as they have already met, that there is no issues with them continuing with the engagement. To further complicate things for our MC, Nagi's biological father has the two living under the same roof to further facilitate their relationship. It is pretty hilarious, and as more female characters are added into the mix, more drama arises. So if you're looking for a laugh, look no further. Number 3, Nisekoi. What list would be complete without having everyone's favorite anime Nisekoi on it? When it comes to blackmailed MCs, you don't have to look too far into this anime, as both MCs are pretty much blackmailed into faking this relationship. Otherwise, they risk their two rival gangs going into all-out war, leading to a lot of unwanted death. So let me explain. This anime follows our two MCs, Reiku Ichijo, the son of a powerful Yakuza leader, and Chituge Kurosaki, the daughter of a rival gang leader, who have to pretend to be in a loving relationship, though they practically hate each other, for the reasons that I explained above. To make things even more complicated, there is a general in the Beehive gang that thinks Reiku is taking advantage of Chituge, and multiple childhood friends who like Reiku, including potentially Chituge, a tsundere, but that's up for you to decide after watching it. We can't leave out the main plot of the story too, which revolves around a promise Reiku and an unknown childhood friend made to get married one day. Reiku tends to believe it's Kasaki Onodera, which is why he has a huge crush on her, but can never seem to tell her how he feels. So to say there is drama in this anime is an understatement, but as one of the best animes on this list, you shouldn't pass it up. Number 2, My Bride is a Mermaid. I will say, this one is quite unusual for an anime, but nonetheless, it is still extremely funny, as it follows our MC, Nagasumi Michishio, who is saved from drowning on summer vacation by a mermaid named Sunseto. Unfortunately for Nagasumi, under the mermaid law, since he saw her as a mermaid, he either has to die or marry the mermaid to keep her secret. Sun decides that she doesn't want Nagasumi to die, so she convinces her parents to allow them to get married, even though Nagasumi seems to be against it, which is weird because his alternative is death. That's not even the best part, as her family is the Seto group and her father, Gozaburo, is the Yakuza head, who very much wants to see Nagasumi die over marrying his little girl. What makes it weirdly hilarious is they also live underwater, and it involves way more than just mermaids, as some of the other members are sharks or other sea creatures that all want Nagasumi dead. If you're looking for a funny anime with cheesy pickup lines from a mermaid bride, then I recommend My Bride is a Mermaid. Now we can't have a top 5 list without some honorable mentions. Mayo Chiki. So I couldn't pass up talking about the anime Mayo Chiki, even if it's only in our honorable mentions. What makes this anime worthy of our list, you might ask? Well, it follows the MC, Kinajiro Sakamaki, who suffers from gynophobia, a fear of women, mainly due to the fact that his mother and sister are professional wrestlers, and would use him as a test dummy at home for all of their new moves. One day, during a nosebleed attack from a girl, he happens to run across Subaru Konoe, the butler of Kanade Suzutsuki, in the bathroom. Up to this point, everyone thought her butler was a very handsome boy, but when our MC happens across said butler, he very much figures out she is a girl instead. Due to her secret being out, their relationship starts off pretty rocky, as she is always trying to eliminate him to keep her secret safe. But over time, they do develop a decent friendship, as he wants to help her protect her secret. What makes it even funnier is there are romantic elements to the story, and although our MC knows Subaru is a girl, everyone else believes she is a boy, which leads to a lot of funny misunderstandings when they have romantic moments in public. It's a solid anime if you're looking for something wholesome to watch. Maid-sama. Another wholesome yet funny anime worthy of our honorable mentions would be Maid-sama. This anime follows the story of Misaki Aizawa, the student council president of the recent co-ed Sekai High. She is known to most of the male populace as a boy-hating demon dictator, as she wants to protect the females at her school. Her life gets turned upside down though, when Takumi Usui finds out that she secretly works at a maid cafe to pay off the crippling amount of debt her family is currently in. Instead of exposing her, he decides to become a frequent client at the maid cafe, as he finds her quite interesting. After a while, he takes a liking to her and is found constantly teasing her about her situation, while also keeping her secret from the students at school. It is a pretty solid rom-com where the MC is put in a precarious situation because of a secret, which is why it had to at least get an honorable mention on our list for blackmailed MCs. Number 1, Orashura. It really shouldn't be a surprise that Orashura came in at number 1 on our list for anime where the MC is blackmailed into a relationship, as that's the exact plot this anime follows to the letter. One day our MC, Ida Kido, is approached by the most popular girl in school, Masuzu Natsukawa, about walking home together. Ida is a bit suspicious of her, and rightfully so. As it turns out, she is tired of all of the attention and confessions she would get on a daily basis. She decided that he would become her fake boyfriend so that she can get out of the spotlight. Considering Ida hates love due to his parents' divorce, he turns her down. But Masuzu convinces him to reconsider when she blackmails him with a journal she found of his in the library, containing all of the embarrassing Chinibiu fantasies he had. Not wanting to be exposed, he goes along with being her fake boyfriend. We even have a childhood friend thrown into the mix as an actual romantic rival to the fake romantic rival. Not only is it hilarious when she blackmails him into doing something, but over the course of this series we really get to see a relationship built between the two of them. Whether it's toxic or not remains to be seen, but it's the reason why it had to come in at number 1 on our list. Well, that's our picks for the top 5 anime where the MC is blackmailed into a relationship. What did you think of our top 5? What MCs would you have added or changed? You can let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget, if you want to see more content like this, to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and click that bell icon for notifications on upcoming content. As always, thanks for tuning in to Comet's Top 5s, and I will see you on our next top 5 video.